Well, hello there, lovely people, and welcome to this Zamorak guide with an Arclight. I will first quickly discuss my gear and inventory setup, and then we will jump into the kill where I will explain the kill itself. For the gear, I take max strength with the Carol stop, obviously for the attack of Zamorak. For the shield, I use my Elysian, because for me that's my best option to use. You can always downgrade to a Dragon Fire shield or a Spectral. I would recommend you to use a DFS above Spectral due to its strength bonus. If you have neither, maybe because you are an Iron Man, you can use a Dragon Defender. That will be your best option to use. The staff in my inventory, for people that are wondering, I use as my zammy item to get kill count, and I use it to heal up with blood barrage. This is also why there is a rune pouch in the inventory. I use the new Arclight because it is the best option to use. It's absolutely best in slot. You will notice it is really strong against demons. If you don't have it, you can always use your Tentacle Whip. And for special attacks, I always rely on my Thoboying God Sword. You can always use a Dragon Warhammer, BGS or Crystal Halley, but I really like the healing effect of the Thoboying God Sword. For Dragon Warhammer, you would need to take several extra switches, because otherwise you will not hit very often. Rest of the gear should speak for itself. You could use a Carol skirt, but I really like the extra range defense against the minion. It's really nice with the tacits. You could use a Varric skirt. For the jewelry, I use the Amulet of Torture. You could use a Fury. I'm not entirely sure what would actually be better. The Fury does give a lot of defense stats. The Torture does give you more accuracy and more strength bonus though. So that's... I'm not entirely sure what is better, but I'll be using the Torture because I would like to kill Zammy as quick as possible. If you find out that you are getting hit too much, maybe your defense is somewhat lower, you can always switch back to a Fury. For the inventory, I take a Ceridon item, obviously. I take Monk Robes because they are discardable. You can take any, obviously. A Brew to get a little bit more hit points before the kill. A Super Combat Pot, 3 Restores, and a Zenfuse Serum. Zenfuse Serums are super restores and a super anti-pot in one, so it saves you basically one inventory slot. If you are off task, which I would not recommend, and you are using a Serpentine Helm, you won't need it. Yeah, you won't need it. A Teleport to Trollheim, and a rune pouch with Blood Runes, Soul Runes, and Death Runes for barrage to heal up after the kill. Alright, I'm gonna get kill count, and I will talk to you through the kill afterwards. The reason I take the Zamorak and Ceridon item, by the way, is because I always get my kill count down here instead of the imps at the Zamorak Fortress. This is about twice the speed of getting kill count, so I would recommend using the Zara item. You are discarding one extra item in your inventory, but definitely worth the time. Alright, so we are at 40 kill count. As you can see, my prayer got drained, obviously, by the water, so that's the first thing you want to take care of. Just use your brew. Use your Zenfuse Serum so you don't get potioned. And your Super Combat Pot. And get ready to go in. I would say use melee protection, use piety, walk in. And equip the new Arclight and start hitting it. What I always do is I hit twice every time. I just totally failed. I hit twice every time. That Zamorak hit me once and then move on under again. And I always try to use, a 70, nice. I always use the Zamorak God Sword as my second hit. I just totally messed up that timing. So one hit and a second hit and walk underneath. And always try to eat whenever you're underneath Zammy. That's definitely a lot better because then Zamorak cannot hit you. So move out of the way, then the God Sword in and stand underneath again. This kill is going really well actually, apart from that few damages I took. So 2 hits and stand under again. And just continue that progress throughout the entire kill. And then hopefully I will actually do some more damage and kill it. That was really dangerous. Alright, what I do then is I lure the meleeer over the ranger. Prey mage. And if things are not being an idiot, you can cast the spell on the meleeer. I should be hitting them both. There we go. There we go. The reason I attack the meleeer is because he is my Slayer task as well. And the 15% accuracy and damage boost will be on all the monsters surrounding it, even if the other monster is not my Slayer task. The Ranger is not my Slayer task. He's not a greater demon. But it is helping me to hit them both. I'm actually doing really shitty damage right now, but it is killing them. I am healing of it, and that's great. There we go, 36. Normally this would go a little bit better. Nice example game. Thank you for that. And let's just kill it. Let's just kill it off. I would recommend using the Stuff the Dead or something to kill the minions off. I'm actually did not heal at all there, and I can try to heal up on that one, but it's just not going to happen. His defense is too high for magic, so that's not really going to happen. So I didn't really heal up as much as I wanted to, but that is the way how you should be healing up. Alright, we'll just do another kill, and we will see whether those things are going a little bit better. And I just totally messed up on that one as well. We have 1 second to the respawn, and we kind of use the altar. We're doing great! Alright, so just at the same time, every time after 2 hits you move under. This will make Zamorak hit you a lot less, which is very nice. You save a lot of damage from that. If you were skilled enough at the game, you can always try to pray flick a little bit during this. Like if he has hit, you can always pray something else in the meantime, because the melee minion is like the weakest. You can either pray range or pray magic. It doesn't really matter that much. They are both rather strong. That's all good fun, and I just hit the wrong one, but it's all good. But that's totally up to you whether you think you are skillful enough to actually pray flick, because if you do miss a pray flick with the melee, you might just get hit a 50 extra, and that just, that could ruin your entire trip, which is not worth it. As you can see, I'm actually hitting really accurate. I did not use any defense lowering weapons or anything, but I'm absolutely hitting straight through Zamorak, which is absolutely fantastic. So we lure the melee minion over again, and we just start hitting the melee minion, and hopefully, let's pray magic. And hopefully we can heal a little bit better this time. Last time we didn't hit very nice. That was rather bad, and I just hit more zeros. Game, can you please give me a better example of a healing minion route? Yeah. So as you can see, we are now almost healing full hit points, which is great. We're now a little bit higher hit points than the last time. We actually got a food drop, that's great as well. So we just healed up quite a bit of hit points, which is amazing. Which will definitely help us out to get that third kill in. You will see that you will get either, somewhere between 3 and 5 kills, really depending on luck. Zamorak is all down to RNG, to be totally fair. I mean, sometimes you just don't hit at all, and sometimes you hit massively high. Especially with the Arclight, you could hit like all 50s in a row. So be prepared to get actually like 5 or 6 kills in a trip if you're lucky. So this skill was a lot better. Definitely also a lot better on the minions. We got a lot of hit points back. So yeah, next kill. Alright, I'm showing this little clip to show you how much the minions can actually heal you. Of course, I'm 86 hit points at the start, but they actually kind of owned me very early. As you can see right here, I actually lost a lot of hit points. But I put this in here because I did heal everything back, which is great. And that's also what is supposed to happen every time, every kill, which is great because this will save you a lot of food, and it only costs you 1 inventory space. Great. I'm also showing you this kill. I'm not really commentating on it because I was just, finishing off the trip while making this video. But this skill actually shows you how overpowered this Arclight really is. I also got very lucky on hits on me, obviously, but it's super fast. I didn't use much food at all. It's really straightforward, really high hits. It's really nice. It's pretty silly how the Arclight, it's like 50s and such. It's really nice. But yeah, almost no food use. Maybe not even a food use. I didn't even see it. Oh well. That kill though. So yeah, this was a 7-kill trip. I really did not expect to get 7 kills in. We had several really nice kills there. As you see, I still have some restores left. Obviously, I did get a restore drop. So if you want to have a 7-kill trip, you gotta have to be a little bit lucky to get a restore drop. But yeah, Arclight, really nice weapon to use. Really high hits, really accurate as well. I mean, that's the big part. Not just high hits, also very accurate. Shadowing Godsword really did help me out with several very high hits. I wish you all the best of luck at killing Zamorak. I'm out of here. And I will see you guys next time. Take care.